Alright, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another average video here. Today, we're, still playing more Bed Wars. Same old, same old. Me and Luke still had recordings from yesterday. We wanted to share them with you. It was just a lot. We played a lot of games. So, we didn't want you to miss out on any of our terrible and needless acts. So, we figured we'd run it back up for another video. And here, you remember the average work of how it's done. Build your base, go in, get attacked right away, as shown. I mean, perfect prime example right here in the beginning of our match. So, we're taking on Gray here. We knock him off. No issue here. I mean, we're moving. We're moving forward. We want to do and apply pressure to them now that they have just attacked us multiple times. So, we go in, knock him back. I mean, it looks like we've got all the pressure. Pressure's on him. This guy's got to make a play, defend, and Luke gets comboed by both of them, and so do I, so there's not much I can do there. Crazy stuff. So we die, we respawn, and we decide we're going to go back and charge them again, because they started charging us. So, unluckily, we both get knocked off on one hit. So our bed is now destroyed, and just like every other past game that we've shown you guys, we're in the same position. We're not winning, we're just losing, and there isn't really much for us to do from here on out. I mean, we're getting attacked. I get double teamed. Luke gets double teamed. Round's over. I mean, God, is it so annoying just to relive the same awful terror of losing a game, loading back in, building the base, getting attacked, losing over and over and over again. It just doesn't seem like we can survive for more than 2 seconds and get anything done. So, here we go. Like I said before, build our base, go through the motions, try and figure things out here. Luke proceeds to do his little dance here, as I'm sitting there looking at him in disbelief, like, dude, like, what are you doing? Like, we gotta win a game. It's been 8-9 games, and we still haven't done anything for these people, and they come in here and watch us day in and day out for us to just embarrass ourselves and get no closer to a win than we were when we first played. So, because nothing really goes on in the beginning, we're just gonna move forward with this in a minute here. Our first battle, our first encounter is a good one. We cut ourselves into a fight with White over here, who seemed to have rushed towards diamonds while we were there, so I make the conscious effort to quickly bridge over and get ourselves set to take us into battle. So here we go, we charge in, I go for their bed right away, and I immediately get taken out by the guy hiding in the back. Now, luckily for us, Luke does something. Luke ends up taking both of them out, he takes their bed, and I mean, I'm in awe. I never would have thought Luke would have been able to hold himself to such power and take these guys out the way he did, and because of it, I'm going to fumble here with my inventory, probably as bad as he would with his broken arm, and, check behind us, make sure nobody's coming up before we rush out, and we're going to go make that final attack and take them out completely this time. So, we're in a great position. We got resources from White if we take them out, and we got resources from our own base. So we're looking pretty good right now. We just got to hope here that these guys get finished off. So me and Luke combo the first guy, he goes for a gap, we take him out. Other guy just gets comboed as well, we take him as well. So looking really good. Everything's rolling real smooth, can't complain. I mean, Luke has played like an absolute star this round. Kept us in, he took out White completely by himself. I did no use. I mean, I was as good as a toddler trying to just mash the buttons on the keyboard. I mean, really, I don't know how to explain how bad I did there. Just went for the bed and figured up, well, if I don't get it, I die. And kind of put the fate of our game in Luke's hands, and he delivered really well. So, can't complain. As we move forward, though, we do get control of the emeralds here. But unbeknownst to me, White comes in with full iron armor and an iron sword, and they do knock me off. I missed the block clutch, and unfortunately die, giving them 3 emeralds that I grabbed, only making them stronger in the long run. So there's not really much I can do here except grab the resources that are left from our area to get some weapons and blocks to rush back over and hopefully take back the emeralds that we lost. But they probably already got those emeralds back to their base, so there's not much we can do here. But anyway, I do charge forward, Luke is warning me that the blue guy is right at the entrance. So when I get there, he pops out of the little window, and we get into a fight. So I build back, giving myself elevation against him. Nothing really good happens there. Then I place a really good block, get a nice hit on him, and we do take out one of the blue guys, but that is not before they do get the emeralds back to their base. So now that we have control of the middle for a little bit, figure we get some emeralds for ourselves. That way we could possibly get obsidian around our bed, making it almost impossible to get our bed without at least a decent plan. Unluckily, though, there isn't really much emeralds. I mean, we get 2 so far. All the generators, we gotta kind of wait till they spawn in the rest, because they are on a time limit. And here we get a 3rd emerald. I mean, yeah, not really much happens here. So I figured it's time to start heading back to the base, collect what resources we've gotten. We end up keeping 4 though, but it's not enough to get all the obsidian required to cover the base. So we're just going to bring it to the next fight. So here we are. We got blue again. We do get the resources back to the base, as I said before, but they are fighting gray right now. So we were at diamonds after I brought all the resources back to try and make ourselves as strong as possible, because these guys are no joke. Blue's been taking people out left and right, and as for it, I get back to my base to go put my diamonds away. I don't see the blue guy taking out our bed. He destroys our bed and then destroys me along with it. So the resources that I spent the time getting don't do us any good. The fate of the game is in Luke's hands. Luke kills the one guy, but then ultimately dies to the other guy. So that is game over. I mean, God, it's frustrating to have to witness. I mean, it was such a good round. That was such a good round, and we really felt it was our round. So me and Luke take this lobby time to decide to try and devise a plan. I mean, what can we do better to get a win? I mean, we need a win. I don't care how it happens, the way it happens, it just needs to get done. So as we discussed, we figure we need to stick together as a team. We need to build a much more fortified base, or if we're not going to do that, we have to just keep the callouts going, keep rolling, keep intact. I mean, our game's got to be one in the our mind's got to be one and the same here. If we don't keep that up, we ain't gonna win, and we really want to win, and we want to show you guys that we can be a little above average when we need to, just to make some good content. So as usual, we get our base built. Not much going for us here. Here we go, fully surrounded. We got green coming at us, full force. They want to take our bed. So I decide I'm going to build up, get as high as I can before he charges at me. He gets pretty high distance. I mean, there's not really much I can do except build as high as I think I can. Hit him once, but he hits me really far back onto this block, and Luke does end up taking him out for us. But that's not before the next green guy comes in with chainmail armor. So I drop down, grab myself some iron, and then put it back, I guess. I don't know what I was really thinking here. There we go. So I get the sword, get the gap, eat it up so we can heal, wait for him to make a decision, whether that's come down and fight us or proceed to stand up there and wait for his teammate to get by. Who knows what's going on in his head. So he jumps down towards the middle. I head up towards him. Can't really reach him from where I'm at, which is unlucky because we do need to knock him down. I mean, him staying up there is only causing more trouble for us. As I do proceed to leave, though, he drops, and Luke does take him down for us. So Luke being a hero once again, showing that he wants to win and desires to do better for you guys, and clearly for me as well. I mean, I've needed it. I've needed the help. So he gets the job done. I get more blocks. I grab a fireball. As the next screen comes back to attack us again, I hit him down with a fireball. He TNTs though, however, but we kill him just in time before he can do anything. So we have enough time to build around our base again just before they have the chance to destroy it. So far, we've been on point. The communication's been great as it has been, and there it shows. I mean, Luke coming in, saving me there. I mean, we've kept this green team at bay. We played very strong defense, even though they've been keeping up a good offense. We're looking good, and I'm hyped. Maybe this is the round we do it. So, me and Luke have to take down the other green guy who's come back for the 4th, 5th time. Who knows at this point. And we proceed to build up towards him, hopefully knock him down, like so. We hit him down. I get stuck in the fire, nearly die here, but we do get the kill before and I will end up burning alive to the fire. So not much I can do there. Try to get my stone sword in the chest so I didn't have to waste any more iron, but it wasn't fast enough, as you can see. So get more resources, get the sword, and get set for our next battle. So in that time span that we were fighting, green does get taken out by red. So red comes in, saves the day. White decides they want to come over and attack us as well. They only make matters worse. We just keep constantly getting attacked, and we can't get any resources, any defenses. So I start building, he jumps out at me. Luckily for me, I'm able to combo him, and we do take him out. But not permanently, he is still in the game. Red also decides to charge me. I hit red down, knocked him off, he died to fall damage. So we traded kills, luckily. And, here we go. We're just going to move on to the next area here. So we got all of our defensive set. I mean, we got all the resources we need. We got plenty of gold, plenty of iron. Things are looking good. I mean, I can't complain. I really can't complain. We've been doing really well. So I figured it's our turn to make some offense happen. I sprint over, fireball the front of the bridge. Accordingly, he jumps right into the void now that his platform's missing. I throw another fireball here at this white player, and there's not really much he can do except for build back. Sadly, we didn't knock him off, but we continue to go up. Their bed is also destroyed, so they are out permanently if we do take them out. Luckily for us, our bed is the only bed left standing at this point in the game. Luke comes up to back me up. I proceed to build up. He starts running away. Not really much he can do here. He decides he's going to do the TNT block jump, and he ends up failing. So he dies ultimately by falling to his death. No damage taken to him. So sad way to go out, but hey, when you try to be a tryhard like everybody else and it doesn't go well, that's what happens. That's what happens when you're just average. I mean, look at us, for peak's sake. We've been making videos and still haven't won a game. But here we are, with a prime position to win this game. We've got the only bed left in the lobby and 2 people left from 2 separate teams. Nothing can go wrong. So with this advantage, we decide I'm going to build some end stone around the base. That way we add some more fortification around. That is until, as we're going up the block here, we're going to head towards red, who's at white's base, trying to flank us from behind. I'm going to go make the attack to try and take him out. Want him going as quick as possible. That way we don't have to deal with him, and quickly grab this win. That way we're just left with gray. But he does hit me with an arrow here. He doesn't knock me off, however. I do place a couple blocks here just to hide behind and get a quick gap in. And here we go. I make my full push. He hits me with his iron sword. I start comboing him back. He hits a fireball. Throws another fireball. I hit both of them back at him. And then he just spams more fireballs. Not much I can do because I'm losing too much health. A gap. I'm sure he gapped back there too. Shoots another bow shot. Hits me with another bow shot. I try to block it, and then he gaps about 100 times, making his absorption and damage intake way less. So I do end up dying. Sadly, we don't kill him. But as we do get set to go back and fight him, a little luck hits our side. Something that I did not expect for him to do or expect us to get in return. But at the bottom right corner of the screen, as we proceed to walk up this, you can see him fall to his death. He fell, and that's it. That's how his game ends. Just falls. So me and Luke are really hyped. It's just one guy to take out, and well, to our surprise, he ends up dying too. Unbelievable. We win our first game because 2 people don't know how to walk on blocks. Well, that's all I have for you guys. And to conclude this, hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos in the future. Thank you.